If you like our videos, consider checking out our Patreon. Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on Railsback. Oh shit, that's fucking great! Yes!
I was thinking the same thing.
This week we have done Private Wars, a PM movie, because we said we were gonna, and we did, and we chose, hell, we had to do one first, so why not fucking Railsback?
Railsback.
Oh my god. You know how many times we've said his fucking name in the last 2 hours? So anyway, yes, Private Wars is a 1993 PM movie, and it starts off with hookers and credit montage.
Yeah.
Like a totally early 90s hookers and credit montage.
And you're like, ah, the 90s. Hookers.
And then Railsback leaves like an adult bookstore and goes talks to one of these hookers for a little bit.
Yeah, it says adult. Oh, it just said adult on the one thing, you know.
Sorry, Vicky. I'm on duty.
It's Ginger tonight.
Tell me, Ginger, what brings you lovely ladies down here this evening?
We're not ladies, we're whores.
I suppose you're all waiting for a bus, huh?
I don't know about them, but I'm waiting to get fucked. You interested?
And then he goes to a payphone and calls Officer Dan from Married with Children, who's watching a football game waiting for Railsback to show up, and they have this little bit of a conversation.
Hello.
Hey, it's Jack. Listen, might be a little late tonight. Kinda in the middle of something.
Man, can't you stop playing cop for one night? You don't know what you're missing.
That's the second time I heard that tonight. Look, I'm running something big. I'm talking headline news, promotions, all that good stuff.
Well, when you're tired of saving the world, come on over. I'll keep the popcorn warm. Oh, and bring your wallet. Your team's down 26-3.
Great, I will.
Kmart Carl Weathers, early 80s, 90s Carl Weathers.
And then it cuts to Railsback inside of his van, staking out the police chief or captain or whatever, having shady business with the evil businessman. Because, you know, it's an 80s, 90s movie, there's just going to be evil businessman.
Of course. Evil businessman always corrupt with police of chief.
So, and then all of a sudden... yeah, all of a sudden, all these fucking cop shops surrounding Railsback, right? And he tries to pull his badge out, and they all just start fucking shooting at him.
They unload on his car.
So he fucking drives through them while one cop's hanging on his fucking windshield of his van,
They
right?
shot so many times, you would have thought it was an unarmed black guy.
And they're still shooting at him, and he's driving through fucking, like, fruit stands and phone booths and everything else.
Right.
Causing all this fucking destruction. And
I mean, chaos.
yeah. And then, right, he's fucking...
Eventually.
And then, you know, to get the cop off of his fucking front of his van, he hits the cop car with the cop there, blow!
I know. I'm like, well, at first I'm like, wait a minute,
you're
a cop, and you're putting other cops' lives in danger, especially the cop hanging on the front of your van. You're like,
so he takes off driving again. Then they fucking shoot something in the back of his van, which makes it burst into fucking flames, and then it flies up in the fucking air.
Like it hit the ramp.
It fucking crashes like fucking crazy. Gets out like he's the fucking Terminator with like some ketchup on his face.
Just a few scratches because Railsback.
So all the cops surround him and they fucking find coke in his van, like they're setting them up.
Sir, we found this in the van.
It looks like coke to me.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to pull?
Boys, looks like we got a dirty cop on our hands. Bullshit.
Don't ever make it stick.
Oh yeah? Possession, resisting arrest, assaulting an officer, attempted murder. Plenty of eyewitnesses. It looks like you're up shit creek this time, doesn't it, Manning? You know what? You should have wised up when you had the chance. Gone to take like the rest of us. No, you had to be a hero.
You're looking at him, you're like, this is the hero of the film.
Well, then he gets arrested, and then it cuts to 8 years later with these kids driving around a little RC car, like cop car.
Yeah.
And then this gang of 3 dudes comes up, and the dude just has to be a straight up dick and just smashes the fucking
RC cars.
And then he does this.
Boom. Boo!
So they fucking run off.
Yeah, then he picks up their
boom
boom
box,
box,
and
and
then
the kids just so happen to be listening to music that he prefers.
But so they hit play, and then they're walking down the street, and we get one of the strangest montages I've ever seen, because it's just them walking down the street, and then it cuts to them ripping like neighborhood watch signs off, then back to people, back to them walking, but then kicking garbage cans, and then kicking people, and then back to them walking, and
yeah, they're just trying to enjoy their Sunday morning of boombox, kick people, and garbage cans,
and rip down signs
and stuff. You know, just chaos. You know, it's just it's a nice family-friendly chaos.
And then, you know, the scene happens inside Ben's grocery. It's really not that important because...
Yeah. Well, I just love the fact that when the guy spotted the sign, Ben Grocery, he reacted in such a manner. He was like, fucking Ben Grocery, you know?
So, yeah, they throw a dude through Ben's Grocery's fucking window.
And Ben Grocery is run by Ben, who looks like a whole slew of dudes. He looks like Jeff Daniels, Ron Perlman, fucking Nick Nolte, all into one dude.
And then the gang comes in and they threaten Ben.
Yes, they threaten Nolte.
Gee, what's the matter? The bitch hurt himself? Oh, fall down, go boom. You fucking animal. Hey, hey! Is that any way to treat a customer? Come on, tough guy. You want a piece of this? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with you? You don't get it, do you? This is our fucking neighborhood now. Fuck you. I'm gonna cut you 3 ways, bitch. Deep. Wide. Continuous.
And then Officer Dan fucking saves his ass by fucking sticking a shotgun into his head and then making him eat chili peppers here.
I guess we'll just have to deal with this my way. See those chili peppers? Start eating.
You're crazy, man. Those things will burn a hole in my gut.
Yeah. You'll be shitting fire for a week. Now start eating. Bon appetit.
You're dead.
No, I'm gonna say this one last time. This is our neighborhood, and no street scum like you is gonna scare us away.
So Officer Dan just has a shotgun chilling in the back of his pants at any point in time.
And then we cut to Ben fixing the window at night, and the gang comes up and grenade launches the fucking building, and this is fucking great.
And you're looking, dude, I love the fact that you're looking
and then
at
Ben's on fucking fire.
And you're like, okay, this guy seems like he might be a good guy.
You thought he might be the hero of the movie, but not Railsback.
Definitely not Railsback, you know? I mean, I could see Blowcomb Nolte
like fighting or doing
fighting,
something.
hitting a punching bag, or having sex with a woman.
All of that Railsback.
All that is Railsback.
Coming up here in the near future.
So stifle your vomit now.
So anyway, yes, Ben dies. And then
dies, dude. He was like, they fucking corn dogged him. He was like,
and then we cut to what I thought, or still kind of think, is Ben's fucking funeral, because we're at a church, and Officer Dan's up there giving a speech, but then it turns into a thing about, like, is it a community meeting? Because he's trying to start. He's trying to start this vigilante group.
We either stand up, stay, and fight for what's ours, or we surrender. Quit. Pack it up and walk away. This is a war. There can only be one winner.
And all the people are like, no?
Yeah, like, we're just gonna leave.
Well, here.
You all saw what they did to Ben's place. They're using grenade launchers, for Christ's sake. How are we gonna fight that?
We get bigger grenade launchers. We get tanks if we have to. But whatever we do, we don't give up.
Oh, wake up, amigo. You're living in a dream world. You see, even the cops won't come down here anymore. I don't know whether it's because they're afraid or because they're being paid off. Whatever the reason, we're on our own here.
If the police won't protect us, we'll become our own police. We'll do whatever we have to. Use guns, knives, baseball bats, whatever it takes to protect ourselves.
Baseball bats against grenade launchers. Good luck. You do what you want. I've had enough.
But then Kmart Jenny Garth, which is Ben's fucking sister,
right.
Like she starts, you know, guilt tripping all of the fucking residents. My brother helped all of you. He would not appreciate it. This was the way you were.
Yeah. You all knew the kind of man that my brother was. The way he cared about this community. Mrs. Bernstein, when your Social Security check was stolen, who gave you free groceries until your next check came? And you, Mr. Wu, when you were sick, when you were in the hospital, who cared for your family? Who looked in on them every day until you were back on your feet again? And you, Mr. Mendoza, who worked day in and day out for weeks at a time to help you rebuild when your liquor stores burned to the ground. Almost every one of you in this room has been touched at one time or the other by my brother's generosity. And this is how you pay him back.
My brother didn't fucking moose and blow comb his hair every single day and run a shitty grocery store just so you could just walk out of this church.
So, what's fucking great is we cut to Rails back at this bar getting drunk, watching a Lorenzo Lamas PM movie on the TV.
So it's a PM movie observing another PM movie.
But then, you know, he wants to get a drink, but he can't afford it, so the dude from Borat fucking, like, you know.
The guy that everybody thought was like, you know, like, I can't believe he speaks English. Like, he's been here for quite some time.
I think forever.
Forever.
I think he was bored here.
Yeah, but I'm talking to the ignorant morons.
You then deny me a drink?
Man, you've had enough. Why don't you call it a night?
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. We might be able to make a deal here. Something here's got to be worth a couple of shots.
Put your stuff away, Manny. You're lucky you caught me on a good day. There's one more drink, and then you're out of here.
But anyway, he's there getting this drink. He finally gets his drink when this fucking big old dude comes walking up and like bumps into him, and Railsback gets all pissed off. So he goes up to the dude and starts some fucking shit.
I said, excuse me, buddy. I think you owe me a drink.
Can't you see I'm busy, you drunken old son of a bitch?
Who you calling old? I want my drink, and I want it now.
So the dude stands up and towers over Railsback, so Railsback pukes on him.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, and you're like, oh, okay.
And then,
how does 130-pound Railsback get out of this one?
And then fucking knocks him out, and then fucking hangs out with his woman.
Hey, kid? How about a drink for me and my friend?
And then it cuts to something else. I gotta look on the list. What's it cut to?
And of course, the whole time you're going, okay, Railsback.
Oh yeah. What it cuts to is me going, blah blah fucking blah. We now get evil businessman being evil in an evil business meeting.
These fucking parasites. If it wasn't for their money, it would give me great pleasure to cause them pain. Well, what is it? Is there something you wish to discuss?
Word is you've been having some problems over in Jackson Heights.
Oh, yeah. My boys got carried away, didn't they? Well, they are an enthusiastic bunch, aren't they?
That kind of enthusiasm we don't need.
Not to worry. That neighborhood will fall just like all the others. I promise you that.
I hate all those motherfuckers. Yeah. They all need to burn in hell.
It wasn't for their money, I'd have totally fucked them in the skull. But he has a henchman.
Yeah, the dude from Total Recall. That was Michael Ironside's henchman from fucking Total Recall.
But he's got a couple henchmen. He's got the hot Asian.
Oh. Yeah, the hot Asian chick.
The hot Asian chick, Asian martial arts dude guy who's been in every single film.
Yeah.
But for some reason in this movie, quite good looking.
His hair is very luxurious and poofy on the top. He's got a very
feminine face. I don't know.
So anyway.
I'm saying that if he decided to become a Filipino ladyboy, it wouldn't take very long. He's already got the feature. And if anybody's asking if I would have sex with a Filipino ladyboy, maybe.
So blah blah fucking blah. Moving on from that, the fucking main bad guy, the evil businessman, has the pretty henchman beat up the gang leader and throw him through every glass table in the office. Boom! Boom!
His looking henchman.
And then
terrible.
And then we cut to fucking Officer Dan and Kmart Jenny Garth driving like 5 miles an hour down the road while Jenny Garth is in a weird fucking position because of the way the cameras are set up and she can't sit like a normal person, so she's gonna sit really close to Officer Dan. But anyway, they're driving so fucking slowly to go to the flop house / fucking office building that Railsback has his office in. So
every time you pan outside the car, it was just like
suddenly this SWAT car comes out of nowhere.
You're like, what are they going 2 miles an hour? What the fuck?
So they go into this office building and they talk to Railsback about, like, you know, him leading their vigilante team.
Yeah, well, first,
and while they're talking, he's shooting a mouse.
Threw a phone at a wall, and that was their introduction to Railsback's new life.
God damn it, I told you to stay away from those fucking donuts. Damn it. They're supposed to fumigate last week.
There you go, and of course Railsback's a fucking slob. There's shit everywhere, you know, and of course, you know, Kmart fucking Weathers is telling Sheila, whatever her name is, whatever. He's like, oh, Railsback used to be a fucking badass. He was the baddest of the baddest of the baddest. So fucking remember that for the end of the movie.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate.
But anyway, turns them down.
I'm sorry about your brother, but you got the wrong man. I'm just a private dick. The most exciting thing I do is take dirty pictures of unfaithful husbands so their wives can sue the shit out of them.
Come on, Jack. Don't be so modest. You should have seen him. Once he took on 5 guys without even...
I'm talking about somebody who doesn't exist anymore. Those days are over, Mo.
Because he'd rather be a drunk, stupid, out-of-work, investigating slob.
And then we cut to these thugs fucking up the mail guy and blowing stuff up.
I mean, it's a montage of
fucking, fucking up the fruit guy. And
yeah, like they smashed his bananas. You know? What the fuck?
And you can bring a friend so he can witness and be with you. I'll back up with the shit to him. To the max, you'll never see this brother backtrack. Continue to progress when I feel right. So anyway, you go against me. Bring along your father and your mother and your sister, that ain't plenty. Get to this level and you'll understand that I can end the show with a blow from my right hand.
And then we cut to the second strange montage in this movie where Officer Dan and Kmart Jenny Garth and the rest of the vigilante group are interviewing people to lead the group. So first we get this crazy-ass ex-military guy.
So, tell me, why exactly do you want this job?
Well, basically, sir, I like to kill. Always have, always will. You know, I mean, like, as far back as I can remember, I've always had this overwhelming desire to kill. Like, when I was about 5, my parents, they gave me this little cat, this little kitten. I mean, it's the cutest thing you ever saw. I mean, it's so cute. And it's just, you know, never mind. It's not that important.
I see.
I mean, it doesn't matter, though. I'll kill anyone. I'll kill anything. I mean, you name it. I mean, kikes, beaners, gooks, sand dabbers. Not to mention niggers. No offense. I mean, because, you know, when you think about it, deep down inside of us, we all bleed the same color. Red.
And then, from there, it turns into a montage of crazies.
shooting inside the church.
Fucking ninjas?
Yes. Racists wanting to kill everything that moves, and they don't call the cops on this guy.
And this is a comedy montage in the middle of this.
Guy's like, I like to kill
movie.
blacks, Jews, Mexicans, everybody that Trump don't like, you know. But no, dude, he gets up and he's leaving. He just told them that he likes to kill. He's killed before. He'll kill again, especially blacks and Mexicans and anybody else.
Well, they're not worried about setting calling the cops on them. They're just worried about what happens to them in their neighborhood.
They're part of the goddamn community fucking watch thing, and they're not worried about Jeffrey Dahmer.
A community watch that shoots people.
Fine, I accept that. But they have the biggest. They have like a Jeffrey Dahmer fucking serial killer right in front of them, and they're just like, ha ha ha. Next.
But anyway, moving on from that, they hear something outside, so they go outside to see Railsback shooting his broke down car.
Yeah, in broad daylight.
And then he decides, that he's going to lead their group.
Jack?
Hey, Mo.
How you doing?
Didn't expect I'd be seeing you for at least another 10 years.
I checked my schedule. Looks like I got a little free time. So, if the job's still open?
You bet it is. Come on, buddy. Right this way.
You gotta be kidding. This guy couldn't find his dick with both hands, let alone protect us. How the hell did I get talked into this shit anyway?
So right after he gets done finishing that bottle, Jim.
So blah blah fucking blah. We got these bikers led by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and they're going and they're just fucking up this store.
Dude,
why?
It reminded me of like RoboCop when all the cops went on strike and they were just, I like it.
Okay, so Railsback, Jenny Garth, and Officer Dan are across the street, and they're like, "All right, Railsback, here's your fucking chance." And he's all fucking hungover.
Okay, let me get some coffee and some ibuprofen.
So this is the first chance where we get to see the most unbelievable fucking action star ever as Railsback goes over, yelling and screaming, trying to get them to shut their music off.
Can you turn that down? Excuse me!
They don't, so he smashes their boombox
in the funniest way.
That's it. He's dead.
Why'd you do that?
Watch Jerry,
Got a problem, old man? Yeah, I hate to see good booze go to waste. Especially on scum like you.
Man, you're one crazy motherfucker. Now you're a dead one, too.
And then fucking annihilates all of these fucking bikers.
Yeah.
Dude, Ron Coots is a more believable action star than fucking Railsback. I don't know about that. No, not at all.
No.
But
it would be interesting. Railsback. Coots.
Dude, that would be the greatest movie ever.
Yeah.
And if John DeHart's still alive, have all three of them together.
Oh, God.
Like the Expendables of crap movies.
And there has to be...
No Breen.
And sex scene has to go to Koontz. I will not take any other one.
Because we've already seen a Railsback and
and I don't want to see that ever again in my life. Why I want Koontz, I don't know. I'm sick.
Okay.
Well.
So then we cut to that night where Railsback, Kmart, Jenny Garth, and Officer Dan are on the roof celebrating while drinking wine. Right. And Railsback's just pounding that wine.
Putting it down.
So they're like, maybe now's the time to, stop drinking.
Actually, that's something we've been meaning to talk to you about.
Look, Jack, there's a lot of people counting on you. Maybe you ought to lay off that stuff for a while.
This? I can stop anytime I want.
So, instantly, he stops drinking and then just starts...
he starts getting the DTs.
But then I was like, that's not the best idea, because people that are that hardcore of an alcoholic can die.
Yeah, and you want his help and everything, and you were trying to detox him, hardcore, and, you know what I mean? You want him to get in shape, all within 24 hours.
Speaking of, now we cut to another montage, a training montage of goddamn... I almost said John DeHart. It's not John DeHart, it's goddamn Railsback punching a fucking punching bag.
Definitely compare the two situations.
And then, like, you know, he's pouring out his liquor. He's getting his hair cut.
Dude, when he's punching that punching bag was the funniest shit ever. He's like, it's barely moving.
And while this is going on, you know, the community's cleaning up graffiti.
Right.
And Railsback's busting bad guys.
Railsback. Yeah, you know, like, and you're like, every time you see him in a situation, like, they're coming up to this one truck thing, right? And they roll the door back, and there's Railsback with a shotgun.
Well, then
and you're looking at his face, and you're going, no, I don't care. You get that stupid smirk off your face. You're not a badass. You're not good looking. You're not a heartthrob. You're fucking Railsback.
But he was in this. He was all of those things in this.
Ugh.
I
can't wait to
believe it, but he was.
movie where fucking what's his name?
William Forsythe. I couldn't get that one. But yeah, William Forsythe is slightly more believable as an act. I don't know, we'd have to actually see
the
movie.
You want to see his pig nose looking ass fucking having a sex scene.
So whatever. we cut to evil businessman out in his evil businessman yard doing evil businessman things while his one fucking henchman, the pretty haired henchman, is drowning a dude in the pool.
Right, he's drowning the pool, man. I'm pretty sure that this is the same crib that was that Low Down Dirty Shame was filmed at.
But then all of a sudden, like, the drowning turns into like a death match, and fucking evil businessman and Total Recall dude are just having a conversation while this death match is going on in the fucking back. None of the bikini girls are like, ooh, death match. Nothing.
Nobody gives a shit about death match. You know, everybody's like, oh, I'm just enjoying the jacuzzi. Meanwhile, you hear pooh, pah, yeah, a lot of shit beside you.
So, evil businessman decides he's going to try to bribe the neighborhood.
This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna set up a meeting and make them an offer. Out of the goodness of my heart, I'm gonna offer them $500,000 in cash to do whatever they want. But they've got to be out of there in 48 hours.
So, Total Recall dude drives down to the neighborhood in his limo with his fucking police guard and all of the neighborhood standing there, you know, all behind Railsback, and this conversation happens.
Mr. Alexander Winters is prepared to pay $500,000 tax-free to purchase your lovely little neighborhood.
Same old carpenter. You hide behind all that brass, but you're still just an errand boy.
Always had a gift for pissing me off, didn't you, Jack? Like I said before, $500,000 tax-free. You got 48 hours.
Sounds good to me. I think we ought to go for it.
Shut up, Mendoza.
This giant community of all 14 people.
So they reject the deal by Railsback punching dude in the stomach.
Right. And the cops, you know, they drag him back to the place and stuff.
What are you gonna do, arrest me?
You want it? You got it!
Well, they throw Railsback in jail.
Yeah, he's like, you get what you wanted, blah, blah, blah. Railsback goes in. And then watches a martial arts tournament.
Yeah, dude, Railsback's sitting there, and then this fucking martial arts fight just happens. We're like, oh, so there's this fight in jail 1, no cops are getting involved, and our main action star of this movie is sitting there with no expression on his face because Railsback has like 2 expressions.
Right. And you're thinking, I mean, like, dude, you're concerned about police presence. There wasn't police presence throughout this whole part.
Well, I mean, Total Recall guy was a cop. He was the chief of police.
That's true, but he didn't stop crime. In fact, he promoted it.
Yeah.
But like,
so this fight is still going
blew
on.
up or shot or somebody was standing on broad daylight going bang, 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 bang under the hood of their car, and nobody reacts.
So anyway, this fight ends, and the 2 dudes go over to give Railsback shit.
Right.
So we're like, so Railsback is going to fight these 2 martial arts guys, which were just spin kicking and fucking doing actual martial arts stuff, right? But now Railsback's fighting them, and they forget how to do all that shit. And he just annihilates these fucking dudes.
And you're
annihilates
the whole
them.
time you're like, okay, so how the fuck is Railsback going to compete versus Jackie Chan and Jet Li? I don't think so. These guys put on a clinic versus this one guy who seemed, you know, somewhat skilled himself. But then you go over and they're picking on fucking
Railsback just goes,
fucking sunken in face Railsback.
I love how Railsback actually kicks a fucking dude into the air. He flies and lands into the fucking bench.
Not just,
you know,
I'm saying up, people up, like Superman up, and then back down.
I kind of love this movie in parts.
Like,
because it's so unbelievable that Railsback is a fucking hero of
put this
anything.
movie together, and the whole time they're thinking Railsback, Railsback, Railsback. They're like, all right, fighting montage, Railsback, sex scene.
I
Railsback.
guarantee that movie was not written for Railsback.
Dude,
it
I'm
couldn't
thinking
have
this
been.
was written for Van Damme, and then he was like on Blow or something. They're like, fuck, Railsback. God damn it. The only two people that showed up to the interview or to get the job was Jean-Claude and Railsback.
So now that this fight's over, Railsback and these two cons are now fucking friends.
We want to just let you know we think you're pretty good for an old guy.
Gee, thanks. Hey, no one's ever been able to do that to us before.
Jeez, that was a pretty mean front kick you gave me. Yeah, loosened a few of my teeth.
Hey, you're all right with us. We like you.
Great. Just what I need, my own fan club. Maybe I'll run for King of the Cell Block next.
You're pretty funny too, man.
Well, now we're all buddies. Anybody got a smoke?
Shit, man. Here you go. Hey, my name is Eddie, and that's Falco. Hey, man. Good to meet you.
Jack, nice to meet you.
Hey, Jack. Listen, since we're all friends now, mind showing us that front kick again?
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, why not? I'm gonna be here for a while.
And what's great is that Jean-Claude looks like Railsback now.
So anyway, they say, oh, call us anytime. We'll help you.
Yo, Manning, we're cutting out in a couple hours. If you need us for anything, you give us a call. Anytime.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Obviously, he's going to be calling in like fucking 10 minutes.
You're like, oh, I wonder if these two are going to play a role right
So, blah, blah, fucking blah. We cut to the evil businessman's fucking house, and he's giving Total Recall dude shit. Right? So, he says, that's it. We're now going to kill these motherfuckers in the neighborhood with these two ninjas. Kmart, Ice-T, and this other fucking guy.
Yeah, random guy and Ice-T.
So, for like a good minute, we just get to see them.
They're shooting their skills. And they're right in front of each other. You know what I mean? Guys like, look, man, just don't hit me. I won't hit you. All right, don't get close. I won't hit you. Don't hit me. And then one guy sticks his leg out at the very end, like, yeah. He's like, dude, fucking idiot. Like, I thought we weren't getting close to each other.
So, blah, blah.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have Ice-T and Random? Or would you rather have, like, Frogman voice, blah, 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 when he had Snake and Scar? Remember?
Oh, yeah, you're talking about, starting over. So, blah, blah, fucking blah. We now cut to Railsback and Kmart and Jenny Garth. Fucking. And this is another weird choice of, like, editing / direction, because while they're fucking, Officer Dan is getting fucking annihilated by the two fucking ninjas.
Officer Dan, who's a goddamn mountain of a dude, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, his arms are bigger than Railsback's entire body. But, like, he's getting taken out by Puss, Ice-T, and Random Punk.
But anyway, while this is going on, they're still fucking.
I know, and they're showing like, oh no, if she wasn't fucking nasty, gross pocket face fucking Railsback, she'd have been able to save her good buddy, who she seemed to care about more the whole way through the film than Railsback, because Railsback was a drunken, sunken-in-face little troll. and somehow she finds him irresistibly sexy.
I feel bad because I like Railsback.
Fuck you. I'm sorry. No, okay.
Well, I like him as Ed Gein and I like him as Charlie Manson. So.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you that. But
he's better as a creepy dude than he is as a fucking action
when
star.
When they show up on scene, which they eventually do.
You mean after the fucking, whenever when the neighborhood finds Officer Dan's body. Well, he's not dead yet.
Her reaction should have been like, God damn it! Like, this was a good buddy of mine, and I fucking let him die just to bang your ass.
So they go over to Officer Dan's body, and and Railsback picks up his head, and he's holding it. I'm like, he's gonna.
He's doing the Kumite. I swear to God, he's like Jean-Claude holding fucking Bolo Young's head. He's going like, say it!
But no, we get this scene of like.
Jack, this is your neighborhood now. Don't let him. Don't.
Whatever he bubbling through, like, you know, he was like blood and shit.
But then Officer Dan does eventually die.
And you're like, let go of his neck! You know, and he pulls his head and he's like, he got blood on my head.
And then we cut to Railsback drinking on the sidewalk.
Yeah, like you picture Railsback doing now.
Kmart Jenny Garth comes up to him and just starts giving him all kinds of fucking shit. Like, I can't believe I fucked you. You're just a drunken loser. Blah, blah, fucking blah.
I can't be Railsback.
You never cared about me. You never cared about Mom. You never cared about anything except yourself. Go ahead, drink. Drink yourself to death. It doesn't matter anyway. You're already dead. You just don't know it.
So blah blah fucking blah. We got evil businessman driving into the neighborhood with all these gangsters. One, I don't think evil businessman would personally drive his ass down there because he gets out of his limo and gives them one more fucking chance.
Attention! Attention! I'm Alexander Winters. Now, since you people have refused my generous offer, you leave me no choice but to take what I want by force. Now, I'm a generous man. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes to gather up your belongings and vacate my property.
Yeah, this is all perfectly legal. I'm going to burn you fuckers out of there.
But then he has luscious hair, pretty fucking henchman dude fucking shoot dude up in the window.
Right.
Shoot that idiot.
And then, you know, a big-ass gun/explosion fight happens. Because there's lots of bow-bow-bow! People flying through the air, fucking explosions.
You're like, I get that there's no police presence, but is there not a federal agency out there somewhere going,
All there is Railsback to save the day, because he comes driving in and shoot fucking dudes from his fucking car until his car gets blown the fuck up.
By a grenade launcher. Fucking twice. He was like, the doom! And it blows up. The whole cabin was on fire. It was on fire. The whole goddamn thing. Twice! But
Railsback gets out like he's goddamn Robert Patrick from Terminator 2.
You know?
So he gets fucking out and starts shooting fucking dudes.
He can't be reasoned with.
So then the cons that Railsback was in jail with show up and they fight the fucking ninjas while Railsback tries to fight pretty haired fucking henchman guy but fails fucking miserably. The other two dudes, they're getting, they're whooping those dudes' ass. Which Railsback whooped those two dudes' ass in prison.
Right.
But he can't fucking do dick to the luscious haired fucking henchman but get his ass thrown a fucking round.
Remember what we said earlier about Kmart Carl Weathers talking about what a fucking ultimate badass that Railsback used to be. But he is getting slopped up.
He got his ass whooped so bad, he's on the ground about to die, but fucking Kmart Jenny Garth has to save him by shooting dude in the shoulder. And then
he got slopped up faster than that tension dude from Floyd Mayweather.
And then he had to be saved again by the rest of the fucking neighborhood shooting the fucking guy. So one, Railsback lost the fight to the evil, or the main henchman, and then it cuts to him busting into the office of evil business guy, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, alright, we're finally going to see Railsback take out evil businessman.
Now, hold on a second. 1 second. Now, we understand, like, what you were just saying about how he didn't get to take out either guy. Right, and he's the main bad.
Well, I didn't even get to the part yet, the second part, because he's talking to dude, fucking dude pulls the fucking gun out, and then Total Recall dude shoots fucking evil businessman.
Right, so you don't even get the satisfaction of killing the main bad guy. You got your ass beat by henchmen, and you don't get to beat the main bad guy. Yeah. What the fuck kind of good guy are you anyway? You're the lead guy? Give me goddamn Blowcomb back. Alright, I want Nick Nolte, Ron Perlman back. Because I don't believe Railsback in any aspect was a badass or should have been any. This was a joke the whole way through. You're going, no. You know? Come on.
But anyway, Total Recall guy says this.
Guess things didn't work out the way you planned, Mr. Winters. Then again, no one can predict the future, can they?
And then fucking credits. Man, honestly, I enjoyed this for the fact that Railsback was an awful action hero, but was the most badass character ever.
Now, can we say that that scene was kind of similar to Roadhouse? Because if you think about it, yeah, if you think about it, Swayze didn't get to blow the bad guy away. The other townsmen got to blow the bad guy away. So, can we kind of say that this movie kind of stole the premise away from Roadhouse? Which was made first? Because it is
Roadhouse.
This
is 93. Wasn't Roadhouse in the 80s? Like 86 or something?
You're right.
I don't know.
Railsback stole from Swayze.
Railsback did steal shit. Railsback was hired for a very little amount of money to make this fucking
Railsback was
piece of
hired
shit.
because Steven Seagal was putting on weight at the time.
Dude, Railsback was probably like, wait, they want me to be the action star? I'm never going to get this opportunity again. Fuck it. It's going to look stupid, but I'll do it.
He's like, do I get a sex scene? They're like, ugh, I guess.
So, anyway, we're not doing a month of PM movies, obviously, because this is like, we're well into fucking January, but we're going to do PM movies. We're going to spread them out so we don't get fucking sick of them. So anyway, on that note, for Gutterbird has been another one of the worst movies on Railsback. Yes! Twice! We'll see you later.
Yeah, it's always the worst movie when it's Railsback.
Hey, like I said, I liked him as Charlie Manson and I liked him as Ed Gein. He's good as a creepy guy. Awful as a fucking action guy.
Off was the sex scene guy.
Well, dude, the only sex scenes he was having in the Ed Gein one was with, like, cut off.
Oh, with his mother's head.
None of that is true. Anyway.
No, but like, didn't he fuck his mother's head or something? I don't know.
Ed Gein?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he did something.
He cut out Johnny's and robbed graves and stuff.
How do you cut out Johnny's?
With a knife.
Like, how do you, like...
You go around the Johnny.
You go around the Johnny?
Yeah. Jack the Ripper did it.
Ugh. What do you do with it? You know, like, what?
Look at it, I guess. Keep it as a fucking...
Why can't you just look at it while it's on the body? You know?
But then you have a whole body rotten. You know, at least
That's
then you
true.
just have a Johnny rotten.
It sounds like a fucking singer. And now to the stage, Johnny Rotten.
Johnny Rotten, or Johnny Rotten's fucking like great grand niece.
Johnny Rotten, that'd be so fucked. Oh yeah, dude. He's like, here she comes. Like, who named her?